October 1996. Ashford, Pennsylvania, a town where nothing ever seemed to happen. Parents felt safe letting their kids play outside. Students walked to class after dark without fear. It was a kind of town where tragedy felt impossible. Until the night 19-year-old Emily Carter disappeared. Emily wasn't just another face in the crowd. She was a freshman who dreamed of becoming a journalist. The kind of young woman who filled every room with light. To her family, she was more than a daughter. She was hope. She was promise. She was their future. And in one night, all of that was stolen. On the evening of October 12th, Emily studied late at the college library. She called her roommate around 9:30 p.m., letting her know she was walking back to the dorms. It was only a short walk, a path she had taken countless times before. But Emily never came home. By sunrise, her bed was still neatly made. Her books were stacked on her desk, untouched. Her roommate's calls went unanswered. And when Emily's parents heard the news, the sound of her mother's voice breaking over the phone would echo through their family forever. That same morning, investigators found Emily's backpack at the edge of town. Its straps were torn, pages from her notebook scattered across the grass, as if ripped from her hands. Neighbors later admitted they heard a scream that night, faint, muffled, gone as quickly as it came. No one called. They all assumed it couldn't be real. But it was. Detectives began unraveling Emily's life, starting with those closest to her. They questioned her ex-boyfriend, Brian Hayes, who admitted their relationship had been rocky. Friends remembered arguments, even jealousy. But Brian had an airtight alibi. Security cameras showed him working the overnight shift at a gas station across town. Attention turned to a new lead, a dark-colored pickup truck, seen circling near the library that night. It belonged to 42-year-old mechanic Daniel Mercer. Mercer was a man with a reputation. To some, he was helpful. To others, he was unpredictable, his temper sharp and sudden. When police searched his garage, they made a chilling discovery. A single strand of long, dark hair wedged in the passenger door, the same length and color as Emily's. But in 1996, DNA testing was still in its infancy. The evidence was sealed in a box, labeled and filed away. Without more proof, Mercer walked free. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months, and the Carter family watched helplessly as their daughter's case faded from headlines and into silence. Over the years, theories swirled. Some whispered that Emily trusted her abductor. Others swore Mercer was guilty. But with no body and no confession, there was no way forward. For Emily's parents, every birthday, every holiday, every empty chair at the dinner table was a reminder that their daughter was gone, and that whoever took her was still out there. Then, in 2008, 12 years later, the case was reopened. Forensic technology had advanced. Investigators tested the hair found in Mercer's truck. The results shattered the silence. It was a 100% DNA match to Emily Carter. Finally, the answer everyone had been waiting for. But when detectives went to arrest Mercer, he was gone. His house stood empty, his truck abandoned, his life erased as if he had never existed. Today, nearly 3 decades later, the Carter family still holds a vigil every October. Neighbors gather with candles, whispering prayers, staring at Emily's smiling photo framed in flickering light. To this day, her mother says she leaves Emily's bedroom untouched. Her poster still on the wall, her notebook stacked by the bed, waiting, hoping. Investigators are certain Mercer was responsible. But without a body, without a trial, there is no justice. Only silence. Emily's story is more than a case file. It is a reminder that safety can be an illusion, that even in the quietest towns, the darkest shadows wait, and that some stories refuse to end until the truth is finally found.